Hi again, everybody. I have a message here from Amber. My narc father has been undergoing chemo and radiotherapy for 6 months now in Europe. He has cancer. I've been no contact for 3 years. He was extremely toxic to me. I'm aware his narc behavior hasn't changed and has actually gotten worse. My question is, should I get back in touch with him to support him through his treatment and back away again as soon as he's cured? I am too weak to think it. Am I too weak to think that it's cruel to ignore someone when they're down, even though that person would hurt me again if they get a chance? No. Death and sickness do not absolve the narcissist. Why? Because he has cancer now. Is he now entitled to your compassion when he's shown you none? To your empathy when he's shown you none? To your support when he's shown you none? None. And don't give me this be the bigger person, God's this. Bullshit, because this guy is going to just hurt you again. It doesn't matter. He made his bed. Now he has to lie in it. Do not prevent the narcissist from reaping the consequences of their behavior. This is a consequence of his behavior. This is what basically you've been waiting for. At the time that he probably needs support the most, you won't be there because he doesn't deserve it. There's nothing out there that says you have to put yourself in any type of mental jeopardy or whatever type of jeopardy out of compassion to be the bigger person. Bullshit. Bullshit. You're basically saying if I get in contact with him, he's going to hurt me again. But because he has cancer, you have this guilt. Cancer doesn't absolve what he did. Nor, from what your own words are saying, has it changed him one bit. This is narcissistic conditioning. So deeply ingrained in you, when the narcissist is finally going to reap some consequences from their behavior, you're going to step in and prevent it. That's how ingrained the narcissistic abuse is. And don't give me this is about you're just being vengeful and that's about revenge. No, it's not. It may appear that way. It may seem vengeful. But this is the only way possible the narcissist will ever grasp the depth of their depravity, the depth of their abuse, the gravity of the damage that they've caused in all our lives. Maybe when they're sitting there suffering and nobody's there and you're not there. Maybe then it'll finally sink in that I caused this. That all this abuse and manipulation and targeting and alienating and whatever they did in physical abuse, ultimately this is where it ended. This is where it ended me up. Laying in a near deathbed, going through cancer alone. I'm sorry if that, I'm not sorry. If that sounds harsh, too bad. Too bad. These people destroy lives. Destroy lives. And part of the anguish we go through and the frustration we go through is seeing them never faced any type of justice, never faced any type of consequence. So don't prevent it when the opportunity arises. Not even the opportunity, when the situation arises, because, and I've said it before, the justice is in death. Even though you're not going to get and even after he goes, you're still going to have guilt, and you're still going to feel bad about it, and you probably won't have much closure. But that's better than re-victimizing yourself, throwing away 3 years of no contact. For what? For him? What about you? What about what that will do to you ultimately? Think about that. You break contact, you go over there, you see him, and he starts doing the same thing that he's always done to you. Think about that moment when you realize, oh shit, nothing's changed. And when you look back on those 3 years. And now all you're doing when you show up there is you're giving them a whole new batch of supply when you supposedly try to go when you try to go no contact after he supposedly gets better. Now you've given him a whole bunch more stories and supply to use against you. Don't help him. Don't help him destroy you because he has cancer. Disease and death doesn't absolve them. Not now, not ever. You're going to be dealing with the effects of his abuse for the rest of your life. And now you're asking, should I go back out of guilt, even though I know I'm going to be re-victimized? No. No. You have nothing to feel guilty about. He did this, not you. Do not prevent the narcissist from reaping the consequences of their own behavior. I can't make it any more simpler than that, Amber. I hope this helps. I try to be blunt and direct for you as possible, and for me to say this on this is Father's Day. So, for me to tell you to cut out your father dying of cancer on Father's Day shows you how strongly I feel about this. Do not. You will blame yourself. You will kick yourself. You will be like, why the hell did I do this? I pissed away 3 years of no contact, of being strong and moving forward. Now I'm going to have to re-deal with all of this bullshit. And you're going to hate yourself as you're standing over him. Everything you do for him, you're going to hate it. And you know it. You have nothing to feel guilty about. So please understand where I'm coming from. But thank you for your message. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any comments or opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, or a narcissist you'd like to expose, you know what to do with the PayPal link in the description box. I'll get the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.